This is more than one, but I'll be happy to tell you. So I did a nutrition genome, and that is the test that really showed me where all of my problems were. So I have several genes under the glutathione that are either heterozygous or homozygous. I have phase 1 detox issues. I have histamine buildup. I have methylation problems. I have choline and bile problems and antioxidant problems. And all of those contribute to mold detoxification. But to specifically break it down, so like glutathione, mine isn't the worst. It's not good, but it's like super sluggish, meaning that instead of the mold like entering my body and exiting my body like a normal person pathway would be, mine is super sluggish and they just sort of hang out. And then when they get that stalled effect, then they tend to find the biofilms in the body and then they just replicate. The phase 1 detox, the second one here on line 4, is kind of like a toxin traffic jam. Like I can work with some of them like through the process, through phase 1, phase 2, into phase 3. I just don't do a very good job of it genetically, and so everything's just really slow, and the slower things go, the more they grow, the more time that they have to grow instead of getting out. The next one, the histamine on line 5, it really just makes all of the symptoms of mold toxicity that much worse. It just amplifies them exponentially. Everything that is a normal mold toxicity symptom is just compounded when you have these genetic issues, and it's terrible. Like I thought I was dying on 2 different occasions, and I know that sounds dramatic, but I was genuinely thinking that was going to happen because I felt so bad. I have 6 of the 15 methylation genes that have issues, and that's where we generate our glutathione as well as detoxify. So again, that's just another really slow mover for me. The choline and bile, I just don't generate enough on my own. That's why I talk about in my protocol how you have to have those raw materials to be able to heal, because I'm not genetically set up to be healthy. I am not. All of these are basically keeping me sick until I realized that to heal, you have to have the raw materials. If you can't get the raw materials for any reason, then you are not going to recover properly. That's how I've been able to heal. And I had another video where I talked about a lot of these genetic issues. Upwards of 80% of us have these same SNPs. Like, these mutations are seriously rampant, and that's where other people's nicotine patch protocols are falling short. They're not taking into account the raw materials that people are not getting. We also have to pay attention to the detox and drainage. Like if you're going to initiate a protocol that is dumping toxins in your system and you have these issues, you're going to be sick. That's why people get so sick. If you look in some of the groups, the Facebook groups, how people talk about how sick they're getting and how after a while a certain dose no longer works, and it's because they're not utilizing them to the best of their potential. And if you know your gene makeup like I do, or if you have a chronic illness or severe long-term stress, you're going to have some sluggish issues here, and you need the raw materials. You need to help the body detoxify. So anyway, that's a very long-winded answer, but that's kind of what I do. I'll move out of the way. That's the screenshot of the genes to look for.